advent calendars. I'm so excited about this. You're like getting those random moments where you're like, I just want to chop it all off. So try to like form them as best as you can. I'm just gonna give this honest review. Hi guys, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. My name is Julianne, and on this channel I basically just document navigating life together with you guys. I want it to feel like a FaceTime call. I want us to all be just a strong and tight-knit community. I love God, I love health, I love wellness, I love all those things. So if that's you, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. In today's video, we are going to be trying the 3-ingredient cookie recipe. I have been seeing these all over social media and I was really curious to see if they're actually good. They're essentially made with literally just bananas, like ripe bananas, oats, and then some chocolate chips. So like no added sugars aside from the chocolate chips, of course. I have all those ingredients, so let's go ahead and test them out. Also guys, can we just give it up for a quick moment for the Christmas decor? I finally got it all out and I'm so proud of how I put it all together. So this is the tree, and I literally got this tree from Target for $27. It was on sale and actually does not look like it was on Ozempic, so awesome for that. I was a little bit worried about those reviews. I got that started last year from Target, and then we always get like at least one Christmas ornament every year. So these are some of the ones that we got over the past year. We recently started watching Harry Potter last Christmas and instantly fell in love. So of course we had to get a Harry Potter ornament. So this is the kind of style that we're going for, kind of just a red and gold. And I actually got this little tree skirt the other day from Walmart for $5. And for $5, you know, she is definitely better than just seeing the plastic bottom of my tree. We got our little stockings over here. My mom got us these for an early St. Nicholas Day present. If you are German, you know what St. Nicholas Day is. I believe I can't remember if it's December 6th or 7th, but it's whenever St. Nicholas rides in on his donkey and you leave your little boots outside and he gives you gifts. So just something from my childhood. I always put on these cute little ambiances because they just make the home feel so cozy. And over here we have got the little golden nutcracker from last year. I always collect a nutcracker every year. This is from 2023. Then we've got a cute little Target Christmas light up tree, a candle warmer I got from Walmart actually, and then this little nativity scene from last year. So these are the Christmas decorations that I have up so far. Also, my mom got us these little Kinder Chocolate advent calendars. I'm so excited about this. It has the little milk chocolate mini eggs inside. It has so many hearts. And then of course the just regular Kinder Chocolates, and then one that has milk filling and cookie bits. I am a Kinder Chocolate fanatic. I always grew up on them. My Oma used to send them in from Germany every Christmas, like pounds of Kinder Chocolate bars and eggs, and I would get so excited to open them. They actually just finally started selling them in the United States, so not quite as special to me anymore. I'm super excited about the advent calendar. It just makes me so excited every morning during December to like wake up and have a little piece of chocolate. You never know what you're gonna get. So an advent calendar is such a fun little thing to do to like spice up things, you know. Just because we're getting older doesn't mean we can't have still those fun little things. And also Amazon actually sent the cutest thing out this year. They sent out a little magazine with these little toys for kids, and I thought that was so fun because I remember whenever I was a little, I would get these magazines and I would circle things that I wanted for Christmas. So if you have like little siblings or children or cousins that would love toys, this would be such a fun way to shop for gifts. I told my husband, I was like, we need to go through this and circle things for his little siblings. Very nostalgic. For the recipe, we're going to be using 2 overly ripe bananas that I would never fathom eating because I cannot stand how soft bananas are when they get like super ripe. And then we're going to just use some oats. I got the Bob's Red Mill oats. I actually got these from Walmart. They're not too bad priced in Walmart, and they're actually supposed to be chlormequat free, which is a pesticide that's unfortunately been found on a lot of oats and oatmeals, and I'm a big oatmeal girly. Like I cannot go without a bowl of oatmeal. I know a lot of people are against oatmeal right now, but I'm like everything in moderation. and I just need my oats. Like I love them so much. So Bob's is a really good brand I've found to be pesticide free. And then we are going to get some milk chocolate chips. So you can use dark chocolate chips or you can use milk chocolate chips. Very bougie, great value dark chocolate chips that were so cheap. These aren't even like real dark chocolate because they do have milk. Like fun fact, real dark chocolate is made without milk, so it is vegan. You're gonna need some dark chocolate chips. Gotta make sure that they taste good. Grab a bowl. All right, so grab a bowl like this, and what you can do also if you have like steel cut oats, if you're using steel cut oats, it was recommended to actually blend them up to make them into a finer powder. So I might blend up a little bit of the oats and then keep some of them full to give it a little bit of a crunch. The 3-ingredient banana oatmeal cookies with chocolate chips, and this is by cleananddelicious.com. So it calls for 2 medium bananas, 1.5 cups of oatmeal. So they used half a cup of rolled oats and 1 cup of quick oats. So we'll blend 1 cup of the oats to make them powdery, and then 1/3 of a cup of the mini chocolate chips. So we're gonna blend up 1 cup of these. All right, so we've got 1 cup and we're gonna blend these up. All right, so I don't want to make them too fine, so this is about what I blended them to. So I would say, honestly, I wish I didn't do them as fine, but we're gonna go with that. Okay, I'm actually fine. Add in the oats, so 1 cup of the oats, and we're gonna add in the other half that we did not blend up. Ugh. I can't even remember why I bought these. It takes a lot of discipline to actually keep bananas to make like banana bread and whatnot. Our bananas in there. And now we're going to add the 1/3 of a cup of the dark chocolate chips. Boom. So we got 1/3 of a cup of the dark chocolate chips. We're going to add those in. We're going to take a little whisk and then we are going to just mash it up. Here to chat with you guys while I try matching this up. But I just want to say, like, this reminds me, one of my favorite traditions growing up during like Christmas time was always like baking cookies with like my grandma. I remember every Christmas Eve we would always bake like little sugar cookies and put them under the tree, and I feel like that's like a tradition that I want to continue. Like whenever I have kids one day, I don't care, even if we don't believe in Santa anymore, we will still be baking cookies and putting them under the tree. Like I love like whenever you have little traditions like that, because you're like one day you can pass them along. I would leave milk and cookies under the tree, and then my cousin and I would both write like little letters to Santa. And I remember in the morning, like we would literally all race to wake up. Like I would wake up at like 4 in the morning sometimes, and I would basically just challenge my sister to see who would wake up first and go downstairs. And I remember it would be like 4 in the morning sometimes, and we wouldn't be able to open our presents yet, but we would be able to open our stockings. And then we would see that like Santa like ate the cookies, when in reality it was probably like my dad or my grandpa fighting over the cookies at night. But it was so cool, and I just can't wait to share those little traditions whenever we have a family. That'll be so much fun. But yeah, so baking these cookies is really making me think of that. But I'm not gonna lie, this is crazy. It literally looks like cookie dough. Like this is how it's coming along. It's really easy, honestly, to handheld stir. I feel like this will be really good. I'm going to add some peanut butter, I think, to it, just to give it a little bit of like a salty bite. So this is supposed to make 12 cookies, supposedly, so we'll see. I feel like these cookies are gonna get eaten really fast. But yeah, those are some of my favorite Christmas traditions. Also, I love whenever it's Christmas Eve and you go to the candlelight service. That's probably my #1 favorite tradition. Those are like core memories. Like Christmas is such a fun time, but it is already freezing here in Cape May. I don't know if you guys can hear it outside, but the wind is like whipping. It's like 30 miles per hour winds, making it feel like it's like 20 degrees outside. It's absolutely crazy. So yeah, whenever it's like days like this, it's such a good thing to like busy yourself doing something, like trying a new recipe like we're doing today, or snuggling up with a book. I'm currently reading The Maid by, I believe it's Nita Prose. It was really hyped for a long time. I feel like everyone was talking about it, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan. Like it's good, but it's definitely not like sitting at the edge of the seat good. I feel like I've been reading it for a couple of days now, and I don't really have that urge to be like, oh my gosh, I need to finish this. Like, it's one of those books where it's good. It's kind of just like a whodunit book. Like, it's basically this maid that finds one of her guests dead in the hotel room. And of course, the book is just trying to figure out who did it. Like, it's really just set in the hotel. And I feel like that's the one thing I don't love. Like, I love like a book that's got a really good and cozy setting and like really great like characters. And there's like a love story and everything. Like, there's not really a love story in this book. It's basically just straight to the point. Like, it's a murder mystery. The maid herself, she's a really unique and cute character. Her name's Molly. And she basically is like super traditional and like very proper with the way she speaks. And she thinks like she was raised by her grandma, so she's adorable and very ladylike. I don't know, it's just not the most deep story, I would say. So if you're looking for a super cozy story, I wouldn't recommend it. However, if you're looking for like just a simple, easy to read mystery, then it would be good. And if you prefer like books that are set in one scene, it's good. And if you love like a little hotel murder mystery, definitely not on the top of my list. I don't really know what I'm going to read next. I watch Haley Pham and she really likes, I believe her name's Allie Crawford. She writes like romance books, I believe. I kind of want to check out some of her books. Do you have any book recommendations for fiction books? Because I'm a big fiction book girly. Comment it below. But okay, so we're adding some peanut butter. This is the peanut butter that I get from Walmart, and it's actually literally just peanuts and then salt. So that's what I always try to get for peanut butter. I know that a lot of people don't really eat peanut butter anymore, but I love peanut butter. It's my favorite thing ever, so I love to just have a little bit of it on my oatmeal every morning. So I like the ones that don't have any added sugar, and this is the Smucker's natural peanut butter. We're gonna add some of this to give it a little bit of a salty kick. I literally just like eyeballed it, and I put about this much in. So as you can see, it kind of just like threw it in there. I was like, okay, this, I just measured with my heart. And I also forgot to preheat the oven. So we're gonna preheat it to 350. So perfect. Start. So, and we are going to line a baking pan with parchment paper. And then this is the parchment paper that I use. I got it off, or my mom got it off Amazon for me actually a while ago, and it's lasted forever. I think she gave me it like a year ago. All right, so let's stir in the peanut butter. Nothing's better than peanut butter and banana mixed together, and then the chocolate chips to give it like a little kick. But also guys, I'm kind of, I don't know if I'm having like a little like mid-20s crisis, but I really want to cut my hair short. And I know that if I do it, I might end up crying, but I'm not sure. And I also was thinking about like some front layers. I've never done that before, but I feel like it would be fun to kind of like frame my face. I don't know, comment what you guys think, because like I do love my long hair, but like do you ever like get in those random moments where you're like, I just want to chop it all off? Like I want something fresh and new. So I'm trying not to act on it, and I also don't have a hairstylist in this area anyway, so it's not like I can go just be like, hey, like Sally, we gotta do it right now. Like I don't even have a hairstylist place, so that's kind of helping me be a little bit calmer. This is what it looks like when it's all spun up. We're going to do 1 tablespoon of bites. So grab your tablespoon. Got all of our little cookies. Now we're gonna form them into little balls, which I feel like is gonna be a little challenging. Yeah, this is really challenging because they're kind of sticky. So try to like form them as best as you can. And now we are going to put them in the oven. Now going to set a timer for 12 minutes because it says 12 to 15, so 12 minutes. We want to start on the low side of things. Okay. These are what they look like. I put them in for 12 minutes. Definitely not as beautiful as the picture that she showed, but they did set pretty nicely, so they're not falling apart when I pick them up. They definitely need to cool for a little bit. To test the taste and the quality of the cookies, we're gonna have my picky husband try them. All right, he's gonna give his honest review.
It's good.
It's good? Mm-hmm. Oh, it's good, guys. He took the cookie that was supposed to be mine. So this recipe.
They're just made from bananas?
Yeah, they're made from bananas, oatmeal, and chocolate chip cookies, and I put peanut butter in it too.
Huh.
Can you taste the peanut butter?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, they're husband approved. What would you rate them?
8 out of 10.
All right, so an 8 out of 10. So maybe you guys can add a little bit of a kick to get it to a 10 out of 10. Maybe adding like some honey would be good. But I hope this video is helpful. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Love you.